Hi, today I'm just making a short video on repairing a rip in my driver's seat. I'll quickly show you where it is. It's basically just in there. As you can kind of see, there's a bit of a hole in there. So I'm going to try and feel that out and patch it out. What I'm using today is one of these kits. That's the kit there. It comes with a number of colours. I've got the multicolored pack just because I'm just weary that the other pack that only came with black. You can only make black colours, whereas this I'm hoping to mix in a bit of white just to make it slightly greyer, because when you look at essentially a black patch, this is just a sample that I've kind of got. You can kind of see it's a bit darker, so the white gives me an opportunity to do some shades of grey, or make it slightly lighter. But first thing to do is to clean that up with alcohol, and I'll do it now. I've already given these a really good clean, so now it's just wiping down with alcohol. Next step's use this essentially backing to fill the small hole I've got there. It's not a massive hole, but I think I'll fill it anyway. So it basically says anything larger than 1/4 inch, or about what's that? It's probably about 1.5 centimeters or thereabouts. No, less than that. But anyway, I'm just going to cut up a bit of a hole to patch it up. Nice. Just going to mix the colour. I'm just going to make it slightly grey, slightly. So I'm just going to add a drop of white in here. I'm not sure what this ratio is. It's probably, I don't know, 20:1. Then I'm going to use my little spatula to mix it all up. Feels like it'll disappear as you're mixing it. Right, I'm just going to put a little bit of this on here and let it dry, and then see how it looks next to the actual car. I think it's going to need a bit more white. Okay, that's with a bit of white mixed in. Top left hand corner. It's come out a little bit greyer than what's on the sample backing, which is kind of what I want. Just want it slightly greyer. So anyway, I think I'll go with that and start filling it. Alright, that's now done, I think. If anything, I've made it probably a little bit too light, but let's let it dry and see what it looks like. Okay, I've done a couple coats now. The colours actually come out okay, but I can see the difference between the new coat and the old one. I'm just going to rub it down, and the other thing I need to do is I need to do, I think, a third fill in here, because every time I stick it on, it seems to shrink in. But anyway, it's filling out a little bit more, but let me give it a rub down. With some alcohol. Okay, so I've filled this out a couple times. I've done a couple coats in here. It's quite dry. I've left it overnight. You can still see the colour, a bit of a discoloration between what I've just laid down and the old leather. But I'm just about to rub this down now with the isopropyl alcohol to get rid of the excess and to even it out. See how it turns out. Trying to blend it now. That's pretty much it. While it's not perfect, it is significantly better than what it was previously. It's now been repaired, it's filled, it's not going to be ripping anymore. Much better. Actually turned out probably better than I thought it was going to turn out. Okay, and here's the finished product after a couple of days. I filled this out a couple of times, and you might be able to see it. It's still a little bit lower where the actual rip was, but pretty good overall. Like in this light, you can probably see a bit of a shade difference between where the repair work was done and the normal sheen of the leather. But actually, as I said, turned out pretty well. Like in the daylight, you can hardly tell, and unless you're actually looking for it, it's actually really hard to spot, which is considerably better than what it was previously. So I'm really happy how that turned out. So once again, I've got that product from Amazon. I think it cost me roughly around 25 Australian dollars, and said I'm pretty happy with the way the results turned out. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.